Welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. We're heading to the Shrine of Vengeance, where we'll fight our first boss. We can heal to death, but I want to rest up first because my magic is kinda low. And upcoming dungeon is yet again fairly short, but there is nice treasure to be found, and well, the monsters in there generally drop nice items. You can get a demon jewel, and there's power potions and brave items that drop very often. And I also believe there's enemies that drop miracles here, in case you're after one of those. And you're gonna want to go to the left first. That's where you're gonna grab some treasure. However, I do believe you can skip this if you want. There's no key, nothing you need to do on this side. Those are 8 chariots, and I don't know what the other ones are exactly. And you're gonna trap him on the switch, hopefully. There we go. To open the door and avoid all these. Then you're gonna press this lever, and you should be able to grab the first treasure chest. You're gonna avoid those. They're really fast. They usually get the first hits. But you do want to fight these fiends. These have a high chance at dropping, or well, they have a chance at dropping those demon jewels I was talking about. And these jewels give you 120 attack, which is incredibly nice, especially for Guy or Maxim mostly. They do also have instant death attacks, which is yet again highly annoying. And I believe they're a single target as well, so they have a fairly high chance of working. They missed this time, and they obviously get 2 attacks a turn, so you're gonna want to try and take them out as soon as you can. And they're weak to the light, obviously. I'll try avoiding them from now on, because I don't want my party to die at this point. And you do get a jewel in this dungeon from a treasure chest. And here you find the power rope, which is ideal in this dungeon because of the IP attack, which damages the boss greatly. You can not only use IP attacks to heal him, you can also use Valor and Champion, and they deal major damage. And those evil witches will follow you all the way through the room. Well, they'll attempt to keep chasing you, whatever distance. And in here you'll find 2 more weapons, a free sword and a thunder sword, or a boom sword. Cold and lightning elements. They have very nice attack power. I'll give this one to Guy because, well, he's light elementals now, so because of the undead ring, I don't really need the gaze blade at this point. And in combination with the undead ring, he should have a light elemental attack now anyway, so. Okay, so we want to go and head back up. And you can take the stairs down, but it's monster room. If you drop down from here. Those are T-Rexes, high HP, strong melee attacks. Don't think they drop anything particular. Let's head this way now. With these enemies, Hades skulls, I think those can confuse. And the demise, which yet again have instant death attacks. Luckily though, after this dungeon, the rate of instant death attacks and enemies that have those attacks will go down. A little, at least. But because we have light elemental weaponry, they should go down quite easily. And these apparently have a confused bite. A confuse bite. Yeah, the guy does decent damage. I'm gonna use Artie to... No, I can just kill this one in this turn, I suppose. Yep. And we get a brave item. Which is the gut increasing potion. Or potion-like item. And down here's the key, which is an incredibly simple puzzle. Just push the blocks in place, hit the switch, and the next space is where you put the blocks open, hit the switch again, and you can access the chest with the ghost key. Those are samurais, nothing special about those. I'm gonna use a bit of healing here. And I suppose we can get a surprise attack in on this one. Another demise, these have the regular drop of brave. And we get one yet again. Gonna use those on, I suppose, either Maxim or Guy. Because those take the most hits and they're in the front row, so I'll just give them to Guy. And now there's a whole lot of walking. No puzzles, just walking. Some more enemies to avoid. I'll walk into. And they're all light elemental attacks, so everybody should probably take one out. And these aren't really too fast, so they should be no problem. Darby's useless here though, because of his dark element. This will most likely miss. And there we go. Oh, well, there we go. And Artie gets an insane level up with 14 strength. What the hell? Is that even right? What the hell? Never seen that much before. And you want to bash down this wall for heal armor, which yet again, with its IP attack, is useful against the upcoming boss. You can skip all those walls, they're all fake damaged. Well, they're really damaged, but you don't need to smack those down. There's nothing hidden behind them. And then this small elevator thingy takes you across the flames. Completely useless. And then this room, where you're gonna plant bombs to blow up the rubble. And avoid him. And blow up this skull here to jump down. Stun him and smash down these walls. To get to these stairs, and a teleporter up there takes you back, so you want to avoid that. Out here you have another wall you can smack with a few stairs leading up. And in the room with the Hades hate Chariot, you want to fight it. These have a regular power potion drop, although I don't think these are the best to farm them on. I'll probably make a small video about potion farming, or at least give you the best locations. I like to do it on the SNES itself, farming for potions. And Selan should... oh, okay, that's dead. And there's a small crack in the wall which you can smash for bright armor. And that's 4 pieces of armor right here. And I think this one has a small healing as well. Yep. So you get 1 piece of armor for pretty much everyone in the party. And then this jewel, which I practically always give the guy. He has a huge attack boost. And I like to leave it cursed because it gives 40 additional attack power in that case. If you uncurse it, you can remove it, but you will lose 40 attack power. And you're pretty unlikely to want to go and use the IP attack on that thing, because you can equip guy with a Katie's blade and do more damage anyway. And I think you gotta fight this one. Pretty hard to avoid. And the only thing after this fight is some ironing, and then you're pretty much done. And this is probably gonna miss as well. But Darby does soak up the attacks nicely because of his dark element. And we get a power potion. Okay, sir. Here you gotta do some ironing. Just push the block over the wrinkled pieces. And the door will open. Then you have the save point and the healing points. And the upcoming boss. And you might want to note, this guy has a very high rate of instant death, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of my party members are going to die here. What you're going to want to do is use the IP attacks you just got, Sacred Song, and attack the ghost with it. I think I gave Guy the single target IP attack, but still this should do a huge amount of damage. Obviously light is effective against this guy. And if he doesn't kill anyone this turn, I should be able to get out. But this attack is the instant death attack I was talking about. But we suffered no deaths, okay. I got lucky there. I think it's a very high chance to cause instant death to at least one of your party members, so... And the Sacred Song should deal incredibly nice damage yet again. And an item maximum guy should probably finish him off. And there we go. Not really a hard boss fight. And it won't just die, no, you gotta release it from its suffering. Which the elf will do. There we go. I think this orb will stay intact no matter what, so... And in this chest you'll find the cursed bow, which is Artie's own bow, after you uncurse it. And you can just escape let's warp back to town and see if there's anything going on. And there's Iris. And she has a test for Selan in the Tower of Truth. And she pissed her off, so... yeah, women logic, right there. I'm gonna give Artie the bow, of course, and then uncurse it. The bow is very, very useful. Lift Artie. This costs some gold, but it's quite okay. And you get Artie's bow. Why, although its attack power isn't really that high, it does attack all enemies in the opponent's party at once. And I'm gonna give Maxim the free sword. Because at this point I doubt there's really gonna be a whole lot of undead enemies anymore, so after all that, I'm gonna save the game, and I'll see you guys next time.